and I'm your tour guide for today. We will go now to our destination, which is Pagsanhan, Laguna. But before that, I will discuss some information about Pagsanhan, Laguna. Pagsanhan is a second-class municipality in the province of Laguna. The main tourist spot of Pagsanhan is the Pagsanhan Falls or Magdasio Falls. A particular highlight is the boat ride, which passes through 14 rapids, maneuvered by boatmen between rocks and boulders, leading to the main falls. Pagsanhan is the tourist capital of Laguna and the home of the Banquera Festival. The Banqueras are the tour guides who steer the tourist bangkas. They are the boatmen who shoot the rapids all the way to the famous Pagsanhan Falls. The Banquera Festival celebrated in the month of March. For 170 years, Pagsanhan was the capital of Laguna. During this long period, the town basked in the magnificent glow of greatness. Pagsanhan bloomed as the commercial, cultural, and learning center of the province, and was called the Athens of Laguna. Pagsanhan is politically subdivided into 16 barangays, which are Anibong, Binyan, Ligoy, Cabandanan, Calisiche, Dingin, Lambak, Mayugen, Magdapio, Maulawin, Pinagsanhan, Barangay 1 and 2 Poblacion, Sabang, Sampaloc, and San Isidro. We're now here to Pagsanhan, Laguna. Pagsanhan three love fiestas and town seems to be lively all year round. The residents usually have weekend family gatherings along the famous river. They like cooking and picnics, especially during summer season. They are self-reliant and hard-working people. Pagsanhan is home of native delicacies such as champoy or sweet tamarind candy, a special wrapped in banana leaves, bibingka or rice cake, kalamay wrapped in nganga stock, sing-aling, and a lot more. Though these delicacies may be found in other places, those made in Pagsanhan is distinctly different in taste and look as compared to those made in other towns. There are many versions of bibingka in the Philippines, but when you are in Laguna, the bibingka of Pagsanhan is the must-try delicacy.
Simbolo ng istrukturang ito ang kasaysayan ng Pagsanhan, Laguna. Matatagpuan sa bukana ng Calle Real. Ito ang Puerta Real o Arco Real ng mga Pagsanhuenyo. Ayon sa kasaysayan, isang gabi noong 1877, sa lugar na ito nagpakita si Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe laban sa mga tulisang nagtangkang magnakaw sa kanilang bayan.
Well, according to history, it's not a myth kasi yung mayroon silang witness na isang lalaki na nakakita ng pangyayari. At may isang mahiwagang babae na nagtanggol nito pamagitan ng isang espada. And right on the line, na-draw niya yung sword niya, dito tinayo ng mga taga-Pagsanhan yung historical town gate namin.
Yari sa adobe na hinaluan ng gatas ng kalabaw at itlog. 2 taong pinagtulungan ng mga Pagsanhuenyo na maitayo ang munting alay nilang ito sa Birhen ng Guadalupe. Makaluma man ang pamaraan, hindi matatawaran ang tibay ng pagkakayari nito. Sa Sa tuktok ng arko mapapansin ang mga rebulto. Sinisimbolo raw nito ang damdamin ng mga pagsanwenyo noon hanggang ngayon.
Yan ay isang Spanish escucho na kumbaga sa simbolo ng kapangyarihan. At yung layo naman ay siyang parang simbolo na there is always that power and strength na nagpo-protect sa bayan ng Pagsanhan.
Yan ang Puerta Real sa Pagsanhan, Laguna. Siyempre dito lang yan, only in the Philippines.
Okay, we're now here at the town gate of Pagsanhan. This is formerly a barrio of Lumbang. It was organized by the municipality in 1568. The first governor here was Francisco Paterno. Okay guys, this is Our Lady of Guadalupe Church here in Pagsanhan. Right now, there's an ongoing wedding ceremony there. So let's go to the next place. Come. Go. Here you see the Ten Commandments written on a tablet. The sequence of Ten Commandments there. So you can read that in Tagalog version. In the right side, we will see a place of school named Liceo de Pagsanhan.